Every month at the new moon, we begin a new emotional cycle, and we have the opportunity to reset our goals and intentions. The new moon in Scorpio is November 3rd at 7:50 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Scorpio is an emotional water sign in the fixed modality. And this is not just a typical new moon, this is a solar eclipse. So I want you to remain calm because Scorpio tends to get a bad rap. I've already read a lot of the reports on the internet about this particular solar eclipse, and frankly, a lot of it is kind of scary, talking about the intensity of Scorpio and the deep energy and so forth. In Scorpio's defense, I have to say that is my sun sign. I consider myself a little bit of an expert. And let me just remind you, there are many levels to the Scorpio energy. And yes, it is profound. Yes, it is intense. Emotionally, it's transformative energy. So let's talk about those 4 levels just as a quick review. We could say lowest level of Scorpio would be the actual scorpion that likes to sting for the sake of stinging. Then 1 level up, we have the phoenix that goes through repetitive transformation processes, the mythological bird that burns itself every 500 years and is reborn in the ashes. 1 level up from that, we have the eagle that soars above the emotional intensity, that tries to get a perspective from a high branch. And then the highest level is the dove that really surrenders control and moves with the divine flow of things. Now, one reason that people have so much sort of fear about the Scorpio energy is because it is the one sign in the zodiac that really loves having control. Being in control of their reality, being in control of energy, and so forth. It's a way to have security. So one of the issues with this solar eclipse is learning how to surrender, how to move to that level of grace that flows with the dove or the eagle. This eclipse is probably going to have some intensity to it, but you can convert that emotional intensity into productive emotional transformation instead. Bear that in mind, okay? Now, we have 4 planets in Scorpio all sitting together. There's a retrograde Mercury, there's Saturn along with the sun and the moon. It's a high dose of Scorpio energy. And we have Mars in Virgo in this new moon, which is a very cleansing, healing area for Mars to be, and they're in a harmonious relationship. Here's what I recommend for this eclipse. Consider drawing yourself a nice Epsom salt bath because Mars in Virgo wants to heal. And all that Scorpio energy wants to surrender and release and start something new. So if you decided to take an Epsom salt bath and you lit some candles perhaps, it would be a wonderful thing to really focus on what do you want to release right now? What do you want to surrender? Where do you need faith and trust? Where do you need to rise to a higher level? That's what this Scorpio new moon is about. It can be incredibly emotionally productive. It is deep, it is profound, and you want to channel that energy. You want to be in charge of it. So don't be afraid. Instead, transform. That's what the Scorpio new moon is about. And one last thing, it is likely that you may feel a little quiet. The energy is inward in this new moon more than any other new moon, and especially because it's an eclipse. So just flow with it. Think deeply. Move with the divine. Go to the level of grace of the dove or the eagle, or be the phoenix and transform. Whichever you want to do, just bear in mind this is powerful energy. Thank you. I'm Kathy Rose.